He wanted to instill a certain amount of belief and give this year's contestants some positive and constructive feedback, and that's exactly what he did when international R&B superstar Craig David took up his seat on the South African Idol's judging panel at the weekend. We sat down with the Walking Away singer to find out more about the Idol's experience and what advice he has for this year's top 4.
Yeah, I mean, I came over, got the opportunity to perform on Idol show, and also to be part of the judging panel to give the contestants, in my opinion, some positive criticism. And hopefully it won't be necessarily criticism, it'll be like just to give them belief. Because if you got to the semi-finals, then you're good enough to get this far into the competition. I think the most important thing is, if you really want this, then you have to let all those nerves go and be the artist and be the person that you want to be. Act the part, become the part. You know, you can't ask for much more of a stage to be on. You're on TV in front of millions of people seeing you perform. Mess it up at your own peril, but you've got the opportunity to be incredible as well. So
next month, Craig David will be one of the many stars who will be performing at the Michael Jackson tribute concert in Wales. He says despite all the controversy surrounding the concert, he's excited to be on the bill.
At the end of the day, I just want to perform a magical song, have the crowd enjoy it, and since I was one of the first to actually sign up and say, yeah, I'll do this show, there's so many, from Christina Aguilera, CeeLo Green to JLS, Beyonce doing a video performance. So I mean, it's turned into a big show, and I think for the fans it's an amazing opportunity to hear some songs. The hardest thing for every act is to make sure that you actually you pull it off, because a Michael Jackson song isn't just this performance, it's a unique voice, and you kind of got to carry both of them. But for me, I mean, Human Nature's one of the songs I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to just kill that, because I love the song so much, and it's just one of those songs that when you love a song, you're in the song, you know. So I'm going to put all the stops out for that one.
With 5 albums to his name already, what's next for Craig David?
The new album, I'm currently working on that, and writing and producing for other artists as well, because I think the most important way of reintroducing any music into an ever-changing music industry is to have some fires burning in different places. I want it to be that, because I know my songwriting ability is up there with the best of them. It's not an ego thing, it's just a confidence in my ability to write songs. So if you have a song written for someone and they blow up, and the next thing they're getting played on radio like crazy, and you're producing someone over there and you're writing your own album, all of a sudden there's a real story to what you're doing, as opposed to, here's my new album, do you like my new single? So I'd rather have a few different artists kind of popping, songs getting written here. People are like, wow, I didn't know he did that, didn't know he did that. Oh, wow, the new album's out. Oh, and at that point, you've just created this whole relevance for you bringing a new album. But the new record's going to be dope, because I'm putting some focus into the songs. Not so much the production of like where it goes, because that can go anywhere, but the songs being melodic and people being like instant kind of catching onto it. That's where my head's been at for the last 12 months already.
Ahead of his trip to South Africa, Craig David performed at the Miss Ukraine pageant earlier in the week. It was there that he was spotted hanging out with Hollywood socialite Paris Hilton. It's believed that Hilton is hard at work on her second solo album. So will Craig David be collaborating with the star on her new record?
When I was with Paris, she was more interested in kind of like, let's get the bottles up and the glasses in the air and dance the night away. So she didn't really mention the new album, but I know that she's working on her thing. The crazy thing with Paris is people are a bit skeptical, and they'd be like, oh, Paris doing a new record. But all she's got to do is say a couple of words on a record, get the right production on it, and all of a sudden you've got this hit dance record that everyone's going crazy for. I mean, when you look at some of the biggest records, they're literally a sentence or a catchphrase, and it's done. So she doesn't have to really go out of her skill. The next thing, she's performing like Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey, because I don't think anyone expects that. But I think it could be a kind of a dope record if she gets it right and doesn't take it too seriously, you know? But she's a fun girl. We had a good time out there. Yo, what's up? This is Craig David, and you know that you can download all my music right here on ownmusic.com, dstv.com. Keep it locked. Out of here.